Crossing into Oregon on the PCT is such a huge milestone, but what actually happened for me? This section to Crater Lake is raw, uncut, and unfiltered, and nothing like the highlights. So let's walk it together, exactly as it happened. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Russ Hepton, long distance hiker, founder of Thru Notes, and vice president of Trek for Trevor. Be sure to check the links in the description for a 10% discount off one of my waterproof notebooks, and head over to trekfortrevor.org for hiker safety and advice. And in this series, it's a bit different. I'm going to walk you through my entire Pacific Crest Trail journey, uncut, unfiltered, exactly as it happened, and show you everything that didn't make it into my documentary series. While the raw footage plays, I'll be giving you trail tips, gear insights, hard lessons, and what to expect if you're planning to hike the PCT yourself. Today's episode covers a 147.6 mile stretch from the California-Oregon border at mile 1693.2 all the way to just north of Crater Lake at mile 1840.8. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out my PCT documentary series Back to the Start. It'll give you a full emotional and personal context behind this journey. Links are up here and also in the description. Right, if you're excited for this video, hit that like button, drop a comment to say that you're ready, and let's jump in. Okay. One of the largest Pacific Crest Trail emblems that I saw. Moving onward from the California-Oregon border. Loved Oregon, have to say. Oregon isn't everyone's cup of tea, but for me, I enjoyed every mile of that. Another beautiful, crisp morning. The terrain doesn't really change that much. You know, you cross this border and it's an imaginary line, and you don't really expect it to stay the same, but it feels exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? Like you mentally cross this border and you think it's just going to be different instantly, but it's not. I think this is just heading down into Ashland. You can still see Mount Shasta, only just through the haze.
This is what it's all about.
Here we go. First, like proper trail magic.
Trail magique.
Huge trail magic. Well, for me, for the first, I didn't expect that much.
Yeah. Actual Dr. Pepper. Boom.
I always went for a Dr. Pepper, always, if there was one.
Oh my God.
So tasty. And the amount of sugar and caffeine, it gives you a real boost. Oh, here's another squirrel. So funny. So here we are, just got a bit of a convoy going on. Tristan. Kaylee. Friendly dog. And this lady, so I caught up with these guys, and they were following this lady down, and they were like, oh, we're getting into Ashland, she's going to give us a ride. And she kindly gave us all a ride into Ashland from there. We all hopped in the back of her truck.
Threatening to take you out with an ice axe.
Beautiful day. So,
Yes. Yep. Honey. All right.
Morning.
just trying to get the dog's attention, you know, just not having any of it. But, you know, I do love dogs.
We go to Ashland. Fuck yeah.
That was the first time I'd ever ridden in the back of a pickup truck before, and it was just like, it felt like you were flying. And it was just nice to just watch the world go by after hiking so many miles, just watching the world go by, and you're just not moving, like you're not doing anything.
Woman in Etna that drove like an absolute maniac.
Yeah, Molly.
Oh yeah, So this woman in Etna, she picked us up to take us back to the trail, and she was this little old lady, and she drove like an absolute psychopath to the point where it takes a lot for me to bark at somebody, but I had to say to this lady, I said, either you slow down or I get out, because your driving is disgraceful. And she did slow down a bit, but you could tell everyone in the car was actually quite scared for their safety. It was just like, what are you doing? Why do you need to, like, there's a cliff edge right next to the road. And it was like, what are you doing? Like, if we had an accident, you've got all these people with families and loved ones back at home, and you're just risking it for no reason. It was that bad. I'm not exaggerating the experience. So yeah, you never really know what you're getting into when you're hitching, and it's definitely worth hitching if you can in groups. And the nature of hitching as well, it's a bit controversial to say this, but it is definitely easier to hike if you're with a female. So if you're just a guy on your own or a bunch of guys, you're far, you know, people aren't going to want to pick you up. But if there's a woman with you, it definitely makes it easier to hitch. And everyone that I met on the trail would agree. And a lot of the times, if we all knew that there was a hitch coming up and it was a long hitch, we would try to be in a group with 1 or 2 women at least. And the women wanted to be with men as well. So it makes sense on a lot of different levels. But yeah, hitchhiking on my own was way harder than if I was hitchhiking with a woman. It's not a sexist thing more than just a logistical reality. Oh, so this is in Ashland. There's this spring with taps on it and little sinks. And the idea is that you're supposed to drink it when you get there. It's like a tradition.
What even is that?
It tasted like rotten eggs because it was just full of sulfur, like metally rotten eggs.
That's
It's a
the.
nice big drink.
Is it meant to taste like that?
Sodium, calcium.
Smells like toilet. It smells horrific.
It smells like sulfur.
Just like, I love how she took us all the way there just to see us cringe at the taste of this water. But it was fun.
For the camera, can you explain what this is?
Well, basically, this is just really horrible water that we Ashland people make our thru-hikers come drink, and mountain bikers. It's just,
Honestly,
it's
like,
a
I just walked right
rite of
through this and
passage.
not expecting that,
Welcome to Ashland.
Have I passed the test?
You sure did.
I bought her a bunch of flowers to say thank you because she was an absolute legend. So much fun, and just she loved the trail and the hikers. That's the great thing about the PCT is there's such a community around it, and I'd say hitchhiking is a breeze most of the time, and you get people picking you up that know about the trail. And me and Dr. Taser back together, we hitched a ride back into the trail. We hiked for quite a few days together. As you can see, I wore Ultra Gaiters on my trail runners just to keep the stones out, because I just hate having to stop every hour or so to empty my shoes. Road River.
How the fuck are you feeling?
I think it was a long ascent getting up there. Like the ascents and switchbacks, they go on for hours.
30 miles, baby! Woo!
Oh yeah, first 30 mile day. And right at the end of that day, it got really rocky, like loads of lava rocks on the trail. Well, the trail was basically made of lava rocks. And I remember getting a round of applause when I got to camp that night from everybody. It was really sweet. But actually, a bit of insight, I busted my ankle about 18 months before coming out here, and it took that long to heal it up. And I remember training my ankle back up took so long, and I just kept reopening the injury. And then I was training back at home before getting out here and just started really slowly, like 7-mile days. And eventually it was fine.
I've been on the PCT for 2 weeks and I haven't spoken to the camera like this once. In fact, not for a really long time. And the reason being is I just couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to hit the PCT and settle in. And I've been thinking for ages about how I'm gonna film it, what I'm gonna do, all of that garbage. Like, what's this film gonna be about? And I have absolutely no idea at this stage, absolutely none at all. Anyway, been an incredible 2 weeks. I met some amazing people, seen some beautiful scenery. Haven't seen a bear yet. Plenty of bugs, plenty of snakes. And yesterday I did my first 30-mile day. I did 33.4. I've been averaging around 22. Yeah, Crater Lake. This is the next thing coming up. Crater Lake. I've got about another day and a half. And today I'll have reached my 300th mile. So yeah, here's my view.
So yeah, to hike that many miles after suffering from that injury was such a relief, because I thought the PCT was on the rocks again.
So I thought I'd just take the plunge and just start hitting record. And I'm literally just doing this for me right now. This is for my memory. I cannot imagine hiking this whole thing and not having some kind of a vlog. So I don't know how good this film's gonna be. It could be really naff. It could be really good. What I haven't been doing is really thinking about the cinematography and how this thing's gonna be edited and the story. So I'm gonna edit this when I'm done. And I think...
Worth noting that what I edited isn't this video, it's the documentary series that is on my YouTube channel. There's 3 parts to it and a prologue.
And when I know what the story is, I'll be able to edit it, because otherwise it's just today I walked 20 miles and I ate 20...
Hit the link in the description to go and watch that if you haven't already.
And it's just like that every day. So that's how this is gonna work.
Forest would go on for days and days. You don't realise how much forest is actually on the PCT.
So yeah, starting at Castle Crags, about mile 1501 if you're heading northbound. Super wise decision. So originally I was going to go northbound from Campo again, but couldn't get a visa interview in time.
Just going to pause it there. So a lot of people, when I told them I was doing a flip-flop, they were like, oh, that sucks. Like, and at first it did, because the traditional way is to hike it from Mexico to Canada, border to border, and you have a monument at the start and finish, and that's the traditional way. But yeah, you'll see later on in the series, or if you watch the film, exactly why it was the best decision I could have ever made.
So went for a southbound permit and got everything done, got the visa, got the flight, headed out here, and then keeping an eye on the snow in the Cascades in Washington. Terrible, terrible snow. So had to reconsider and think about doing a flip-flop. So basically started from just over the midway point. Now I'm heading north. I started in Northern California at a place called Castle Crags. And yeah, beautiful views of Mount Shasta. Really just amazing landscapes. Most of the northbound has been really spoilt with the Sierra, so they kind of look at the Northern California part as a bit of a boring section, whereas I was just like, wow, just looking at everything. It was so good. Made it to a town called Etna within 5 days. Proper first resupply, and then made it to Ashland. I've left Ashland about 2 days ago, so yeah, crossed that California-Oregon border with a couple of guys from Britain, Lost and Found and SpaceX. Really nice couple. And yeah, now I'm here.
Plodding along. The air was so dry. Oh, there's Epiphany.
Gets a wave. Wave. Yeah. All right, now I get a photo. Don't know if you can see this.
I thought I was all protected from the mosquitoes, and it didn't dawn. It didn't dawn on me that the joke was on me, because the mosquitoes were just getting into my hood and biting me through the neck, because the net was
Could be worse though.
hugged up to my skin.
There you go. Now you can see them. There are so many. I am literally covered in mosquitoes. Wow.
But yeah, I actually decided to go full head net, full trousers, bug shirt, gloves through Oregon, and actually
I'm completely covered.
I didn't have too bad an experience. It was, for me, it was worth the extra weight carrying the extra clothing to keep the bugs out. And a lot of people that were just like ultralight to the max, they had shorts and really thin shirts, like t-shirts on, and they were just getting absolutely ransacked by the mosquitoes. But for me, like having the extra clothing and layers to block them out definitely made a huge difference, like for my mental capacity as well. Because I think mosquitoes really got to a lot of people mentally. Like it's like the itching. It's not the biting, it's the itching that really gets you down. Crater Lake. So that previous shot, you could see the actual rim of Crater Lake from a distance. And it just looks like a bunch of mountains. But
We are
Yeah,
meal
we
planning.
are strategically meal planning. This is our leftovers, and we're about to go and buy food for 86 miles.
86 miles. So what have you got left after 100?
We have one dinner, an item of potatoes, one lunch, ramen, 1.5 breakfasts, that's it.
Fair play. Doing well.
We got some dried strawberries, they go well in the oven.
it's quite interesting, actually. So I met these guys, and that's just how they looked. And then after the trail, like after about, I don't know, a year, we met up again. And obviously they're not fat people, but like you get to see them how they normally are, and you don't realize how much weight they actually lost.
Just slept down in Mazama village, just off the 62.
Oh, you can see I've had like an allergic reaction. My eye is all puffy, and I've got bites all over my face from where I had my head net
Road walk back up to the trail.
inside my hood. I should have had it outside.
Lost and Found and SpaceX.
I look like absolute shite. Just so puffy.
Today is Crater Lake Day, which is really cool.
So yeah, tip, never have your head net inside your hood. Always have it outside.
But I think like what we're all gunning for mostly this morning is that all you can eat breakfast at the lodge that's on the rim. So that is really exciting.
Oh, it was so tasty, that breakfast. It's actually making me hungry thinking about it.
Hope you enjoy.
But one thing that I found is going into those places that were near the trail, like pubs, restaurants, like resorts, I'd say like 70% of the time, because the influx of hikers is so many compared to just normal people that just want to go there. there's so many hikers going to these places, and I feel like a lot of the staff in these places either get overwhelmed or hikers are rude. So it's so important to be polite and considerate when you go to these places. You know, don't go in stinking and covered in dirt. Just, you know, have a little bit of a wash, take your time, be polite. Anyway, Crater Lake. It's so blue. And it's blue like that because it's meltwater, so it's really clear, really clean. And it doesn't have any silt in it.
There we are, Crater Lake. I've done 340 miles so far, and I'm here. Wow, I mean, it's very blue. It's true what they say, but wow, it's huge.
Part of me didn't want to talk about how blue it was because everybody talks about how blue it is, but when you get there, you can't help but notice it. It's amazing.
You've got like the little volcano just there that's kind of peeking through, and then it's massive.
Yeah, it reminded me of Mount Rinjani in Indonesia so much.
Yeah, Crater Lake. It's got nothing but volcanoes and mountains and snow and trees and forests coming up. So, literally couldn't be happier. It's really weird to have started like 2 weeks ago and then already be here. But hey ho, I'm really enjoying it. Next stop is the Rim Village, which I really love the name of. Good old Rim. And yeah, gonna have a really nice all-you-can-eat breakfast, which I cannot wait for. So yeah.
The way my mind works sometimes. Wow. Just want to go down and have a swim. You can't camp in that area anymore. You used to back in the day. And actually, the trail around Crater Lake isn't the PCT. It's an alternate. So if you're a purist, you'll miss Crater Lake, which is so counterintuitive and not worth it. I'd rather skip the PCT section and do this. And you can imagine what it would look like in the winter. You'd still see there's some snow there, but just covered in snow. I saw photographs on the wall in the restaurant, and it just looks incredible in the winter.
Yo!
Before we get to this bit, I just want to say, like, we were really lucky. So Laura, who you will meet in a minute, she has hiked this section before. And she says it's very rare for there not to be smoke in the air, to have a clear view like that. So we were really lucky to have a view that was so clear, no smoke in the air. And yeah, really lucky.
So what do you aboard? Not boozed up yet.
What do you... Boozed up Brits abroad. What's the one where, like, their mums and dads watch?
Oh, is that...
Sunseas, section in Ibiza or something like that.
These guys were so funny. I actually spoke to them today. I sent them a screenshot of this bit.
Parents.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do you feel now you've made it to Crater Lake?
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I saw it on a map about a week ago, and I said, I need to get there.
And then you discovered that the PCT goes right on it.
The PCT, though.
Technically, it's a PCT alternate.
Yeah, it's a hiker PCT.
Yeah, as opposed to the horse PCT.
Horse PCT. We don't do the horse PCT.
But either way, you're happy.
We are very happy to be here.
They're out in Madeira at the moment hiking.
There's no clouds. We can
Perfect.
see it all perfectly.
Absolutely perfect. Let's do a little pan.
Slow pan.
Bye-bye.
One thing I love about it is you make friends so quickly because you're all doing this one thing together. And it's hard, and you go through it together, and everyone's masks are off because you've got this one thing and it's hard, and the challenges like force you out of your comfort zone and just force you to connect so quickly. Not everyone I met on the PCT was nice though. Not everybody. There are some strange people out there. I'll probably do a video about that.
Oh, there's a placard.
Like for instance, I'll just say like one person, he was asking other through hikers for money, even though he had money, and he was asking other through hikers saying, "Oh, I've run out of food," and he'd take other people's food, but then he'd open his pack and it's just full of food. So that kind of person. Yeah, and that person, like everyone knew about him, and like word got around the trail, like, you know, just watch out for this guy because there's something not right going on with him. Anyway, beautiful Crater Lake. Just walking around the rim, taking in the views. Really enjoyed their company. Like, so funny, just so bright, and great sense of humor.
First snow on the PCT. First proper snow, anyway.
And they both had atom packs as well. British ultralight gear company. Like all of these shots, I haven't color graded or anything. This is just straight out of the camera. It's not raw, but it's got a color profile. But.
It's mad. It's mad.
Lots of day trippers there, of course. You know, people just drive there and walk up to the rim to just go and see it because it truly is a wonderful spectacle. You go, I think that's Mount Thielsen on the right in the background.
Oh man, it wasn't recording. Joking.
We're good, no chocolate.
So, what's your trail name? What's your real name, and where you're from?
My trail name is Diva. My real name is Laura, and I'm from Boise, Idaho.
How did you get your trail name?
Good question. There's a lot of reasons. I have a lot of, I sent home most of my stuff, but I had a lot of kind of, people thought they were funny luxury items.
Can you name two?
Two of them. I have a battery-operated pump to blow up my sleeping pad.
Nice.
So that I don't have to do it.
Such a character.
And then I carry my expensive face wash and moisturizer that I use
Why
at
not,
home.
man?
So I still do my skincare routine, not every night.
You're glowing.
In town, I got pretty lazy with it.
So where did you start the trail from?
Mexico.
And how does it feel now, making it all the way to Crater Lake?
Pretty cool, pretty crazy, because I went to college in Oregon, so I've actually been here a couple times, but like 5 years ago. And knowing how far away it is from Mexico is so crazy that I have walked here, and it's great to be back. Yeah.
And yeah, not far from Canada. How do you feel about that?
I was just telling Taser that I have been everyone has this mindset of we need to finish as fast as we can, and I kind of am realizing like, shoot, maybe I don't want this to end as quickly as I have been thinking. So I want to finish, but I kind of want to enjoy it too, the remaining month that I have. So
Amazing.
sad that it's coming to an end.
Aww.
to like have an unstaged conversation about something totally natural.
I mean, you're doing it right now.
It was just such a lovely group, and we all got on so well. And yeah, I do miss them all.
This camera is fucking sick, by the way.
So actually, this is the camera that I'm filming on now. It's the Sony ZV-1.
It's a breakfast club. But yeah,
Is it a savoury one?
don't try it.
No.
It's got a pretty good mic on it as well. Really small, lightweight, really wicked lens.
I know it's like.
It's got an ND filter on the lens that you can switch on and off, like an electronically triggered one. I should have bought a proper mic with me, really, but you know, maybe next time. CDT. I'll have better sound.
Yeah, like I've known about it for years coming up. Yeah.
Atom packs.
I think it's only about 50 miles before
Love the bottom pocket on an atom packs. They're not the only one to have a bottom pocket, but I just love all the placement of the pockets on their backpacks, and everything's just where it should be, in my opinion. I did find the carbon fiber frame inside did start to squeak quite a lot after a while, so I had to lube it up with some Vaseline and put it back in, and that kind of fixed it. I think it's just like dirt and sweat and grime just makes it squeak after a while. Yeah, definitely like way more volcanic at this point.
Yeah, the red light's on.
Action!
So, Dr. Taser, you're the interviewer. The tables have turned.
Interviewer. So, can you try me? Can you tell?
Take two. Snap. Outtakes. And you're not even on the camera, and you're gone bright red.
It's good that I'm not on camera. Okay, so
Aww.
can you tell me about your trail name and how you got your trail name?
So my trail name is Rock Solid, and I got my trail name from a hiker named Krusty, because I was telling her about how much effort it has taken to get to this trail. Absolutely, it's taken me years. This is third time lucky now, and the first time I attempted the trail, my dad got sick. The second time I got on the trail, it was in 20.
He had a stroke.
I had to get off, and this is the third time. So Krusty was like, your desire to hike this trail is rock solid. She's like, how is that for a trail name? And I was like, I'll take it. So yeah, that's
And
how I got my trail name.
You got it quite fast, right?
Fast. Oh, my trail name?
Yeah.
I got it on like day 3. Yeah, because people can't wait. If someone hasn't got a trail name, you're like,
I waited 800 miles for mine.
Yeah. 500 miles from mine. Yeah.
lost and found.
So
I think he
how
lost his
was it
trekking
to
pole.
Come to a group of hiker hiking for several hundred miles and being kind of new on the trail and have the whole adventure in front of you.
I would say, like, definitely the training that I did back at home, I did like 450 miles. That definitely helped. And so it's been interesting being able to keep up with you guys. Not all the time, but I'm kind of like, I'm in the bubble and not feeling separate from it, which is nice. Because there are some people that kind of started on a flip-flops, fresh off the couch, and felt kind of isolated because all the northbounders were like, meow, meow. But no, it's been cool, and I'm here with you guys. You're all very nice people.
And already success with miles, right?
Yeah, biggest day, 33.4.
Woo!
Yeah, biggest day so far. So I think that's almost the most amount of miles I've done in a day. But it's so easy to get caught up with all that. So I don't know, I'm trying not to. But at the same time, it's good to have a goal and an achievement, right? So yeah, but it's great to be here. And it's, for me, it's kind of like, almost like a bit of a rebirth in a way. Because I kind of quit my job, left home,
left everybody, starting afresh. Lots of crazy shit has happened over the last 2 years, so it's a good way to put all that behind and start anew. So yeah, it's like a fresh start in life. Yeah, so between 2020 and coming out here in 2022, my father passed away. The 18 months before he died were just horrific. And then, like, after all of that happening and COVID and everything, I was with a girlfriend at the time, and it got to a point where I was just like, I just need to go and hike this thing and be alone. So we broke up, and then I just needed like a fresh start in life, like a clean slate. I needed that like clean canvas to paint a new picture on, because it was just so difficult. And hiking the PCT again like this, in this way, really helped. So yeah. Trying to get a focus. I just loved all the little plants, all the flowers, and it changes the further north you get, like different plants, different flowers. Seal nylon.
I don't know.
Seal nylon.
When they clone stuff, they usually might source the same stuff, right?
How much is that?
But just if you want to do it.
Andrew and Sarah, they liked this sausage. I think it's called a summer sausage. And it looked really good. So one day I bought one and I ate it and I was like, this is just horrific. A little video. If you can all like... Aww.
If you can like all just like jump in the air. Once, 3.
With a pack on. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 3, 2, 1. And then...
I'm not able to jump anymore.
No, I think I jumped like
It feels so weird.
Sorry.
That's the end of my...
Just such a laugh. Like the lunch times in the group, sat down on your Tyvek sheets. It's where the real like connection happens.
Maybe we'll get more motivated once we can't see the lake anymore. We won't be stopping all the time.
Yeah, Taser and Diva showing off to the camera.
Beautiful.
Their hyperlight packs. I was like, doesn't have a bottom pocket, so not for me. But they are cool packs.
Oh, me either.
Let's just camp here forever.
I loved Laura's because it was white. You could see the dirt, and that's why my new Atom Packs is white for the CDT, so I could see the dirt. Recording, so that's the view.
Oh, crazy! With my glasses, it's...
Yeah, you can't see it. Perfect. I'm just going to walk up to that. It's nice to show you, like, because everyone's like, oh, all the walk-bys, you must have walked like extra miles to get those shots.
Am I allowed to say something?
Yeah.
Do something.
What you don't see is these little bits, like either side of the crop that I do.
That was better than mine.
We should all do something funny in each state, and that be the thing.
Well, there we go. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That was Crater Lake, absolutely stunning. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, if you have any suggestions for the next video, do comment down below. I want to hear, and I do read all of my comments that people send in. And yeah, hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe for the next one so you don't miss it. This is going to be a pretty extensive series. So yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.